What's good? We're back at it with Mass Effect 1. I've relinquished control of Shepard to Barack for the day.
We're going to have a highly productive day today. I'll be running through the main mission on the Citadel, and we'll pick up some side missions along the way.
Barry, we're not going to sit here watching you run around the Citadel all day.
Don't worry, Joe. I know you need your beauty sleep, so I'll try to be as efficient as possible, and I'll mostly just take care of side content off-screen anyway.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Why are you picking the Paragon options with Ashley? Aren't you worried about splitting our morality?
Donald seems dead set on romancing her, so I might as well play wingman and help him out here.
That's my boy Barack. Good looking out. I'll remember this when you try shooting your shot for Miranda.
While we're here, did you boys see that N7-day trailer?
What do you mean, trailer? All we did was watch 35 seconds of some faceless individual walking.
I thought it was pretty cool the way they broke it up over a few hours.
You're really that easily entertained, Sleepy Joe?
Listen, my take on this is the same it's been since the next Mass Effect game was announced. All I need from BioWare is for them to recapture what made Mass Effect what it was all those years ago. I don't care if we're playing Shepard again or not, and I don't care if we're in the Milky Way or Andromeda. I don't even care if they canonize an ending. Just please, for the love of all that is holy, make Mass Effect great again.
Damn, Barack casually dropping a 2008 presidential campaign level speech, and it's about Mass Effect of all things.
Bars like that are what made me follow you, Barry.
I still got it. But back on the topic of this Mass Effect game, by the end of the day, Bardin Joe Shepard will be the first human Spectre.
Oh, Christ, you weren't joking about using the full name.
Hey, I got the viewers on my back with this one. Numerous comments agreed that Bardin Joe Shepard was straight gas.
I still think we should have named him Donald. I always wish I had a son named after me.
Donald, I'm pretty sure you do have a son named Don Jr.
Then I want another, preferably better one.
Yikes. Okay, why don't we watch this iconic moment in peace?
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
What would Joker know about firepower? Bro would break his pelvis with a single thrust.
Don't come after my boy Joker like that. He pulls the hottest synthetic in the galaxy.
Well, Edie's only competition are the flashlight heads, so it's not like Joker could get anything other than a W.
Speaking of which, the N7-day event also showed us some artwork that revealed a ton of Milky Way species, including the Geth. And I even think there may have been a Ralloy in the image, too.
The hell is a Ralloy?
The last thing we need is another species of bird aliens.
Anyway, the Geth in the image was seen wearing clothes.
About time the bots discovered the concept of drip.
All I'm going to say is if the Geth are around, that means destroy isn't canon. Hold the L, Donald.
Or it means the catalyst was full of shit when it said all synthetics would die, as I always suspected.
God willing, the next Mass Effect game puts this topic to rest.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
See, this right here is some BS. The Council are the ones that set humanity up to colonize near the Terminus system.
See, I told you Ashley always had a point about the aliens.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Well, that sure went well. Someone remind me why we're supposed to save these guys again.
Well, I can't say for certain which one of us will be in control at the end of Mass Effect 1, but if it's me, I can tell you for certain we'll have a different set of alien counselors in Mass Effect 3.
They are.
Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Same, Ashley, same.
Donald, you're sitting between two politicians as we speak.
And I only tolerate the two of you on a good day.
First order of business is coming over here and starting the chain of missions that lead to an extremely vital cutscene.
Oh God, here we go with Barack talking to any old random NPC.
Well, I'm just going to close my eyes for 30 minutes, wake me when the Spectre ceremony starts.
I'm telling you, stick with me here and you won't be disappointed.
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you?
Genuine response. I suppose I will listen since I enjoy the way the Elcor speak.
It is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Huh, we should get Bill in here. I'm sure both he and this Elcor have a lot in common.
Bro is like, I did not embrace eternity with that woman.
Gotta imagine any relations between Asari and Elcor are purely mental. There is a massive size difference here. Okay, now we can stop by and talk to the Elcor and Volus diplomats.
Oh God, Barack, come on, man.
Who even are these two?
They provide a window into the Elcor and Volus species. Mass Effect 1 is carried heavily by its world building, and it is vital. We give every species their due attention.
We don't care.
Fine, fuck you guys. Try to give you a greater appreciation for the Mass Effect universe, and you throw it in my face. All right, we're at the Citadel Tower, and right ahead is our boy Garrus Vicarian.
Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Another common Garrus L. First thing this guy does is fail to prove Saren guilty.
It's too bad Garrus wasn't the one investigating you, Donald.
Shepard, Garrus
You might have
Vicarian.
gotten away with
I was the
everything
officer in
scot-free.
charge of the
Pretty sure Garrus would just beat the piss out of Donald and then say, now talk.
Bro is not Batman.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Garrus, my boy, this is going to be a very long and irritating journey of the Council, doing everything but listening to Shepard.
Bruh, you just know that in the next Mass Effect game, if Shepard is the playable character, the Council or whatever authority figure 100% will not listen.
If that happens, I'm airing this bitch out, no hesitation.
Wouldn't even be that hard either. I mean, we're in the meeting location for the Council carrying our full set of firearms. This would be the easiest assassination attempt possible.
Which makes it all the funnier that Kai Leng fails to kill even one of the counselors.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
There is no fucking way this works in a universe with cell phones. Even in 2007, people knew to whip out the camera when some wild stuff was happening. Even if there was no video, you could take a picture.
Not to mention that security footage surely exists.
And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shepard really said, no, you.
Your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
I've never seen anyone drop a human with a hard N, but Saren sure made it work.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the
The
council.
fuck you mean, your species?
Need to learn your place is absolutely wild. Imagine saying that about a real-life race. Black people need...
Donald, as your friend, I'm going to stop you from finishing that sentence.
While this kangaroo court case continues, did you two see the Game of the Year nominees for the Game Awards?
I see all the Potterheads seething that their childhood wasn't good enough to be nominated.
Come on, Donald, Hogwarts Legacy isn't that bad.
It's a wizard game with fewer spells than there are in Elden Ring.
Plus, if you wanted to play a mid-open world game, you could just play Starfield.
Which also didn't get nominated, proof that Baldur's Gate absolutely clears.
Donald, I'm really confused by you liking Baldur's Gate. Don't you find turn-based combat boring?
Barry, it's not the gameplay that Donald likes Baldur's Gate for.
Is it the story? I mean, it's all right, but hardly anything to write home about.
Think about it, Barack. What can you do in Baldur's Gate that you can't do in any of the other nominees? Even Spider-Man 2 doesn't let you do this?
I'm genuinely clueless on this one, Donald.
For crying out loud, he's talking about having sex with the bear, Barack.
What?
You can have sex with everybody, including the druid Halsin, who can transform into a bear. That's absolutely peaked Barack, and there's no argument.
I I don't even know how to respond to that.
Come on, Barack, why do you think Donald likes Mass Effect so much?
Am I the only one here who actually likes this game series for the universe it takes place in, and not the attractive aliens?
All I'm saying is, if Starfield had hot aliens for you to sleep with instead of 100 loading screens, it would be the game of the decade, never mind game of the year. Unfortunately, Bethesda just doesn't know what to focus on.
I am pleased with Mario Wonder making the nomination as well.
Hearing why Donald likes Baldur's Gate 3 only strengthens my belief that Tears of the Kingdom should win.
Yeah, have fun building random bullshit in that Zelda DLC. Why doesn't Link just build himself a new girlfriend? Zelda can't ever stay in one damn place long enough.
Things went bad.
While we're still here at the tower, we can pick up the side mission to find all the keepers.
I tried doing this once and spent hours trying to find this one damn keeper and never found it.
Did you check on the balcony next to the lounge in the Citadel embassies?
God fucking damn it!
Yep, it's always that one.
I've never messed with that side quest. Is it even worth doing at all?
If you care about the lore at all, Chorban will email you in Mass Effect 2 and tell us that his findings revealed that the Citadel wasn't built by the Protheans, and that the Keepers are meant to react to some kind of signal every 50,000 years.
So basically the big secret revealed here is what Shepard and company learn when they speak to Sovereign. Riveting.
It's a good source of credits and experience in the early game as well, for what it's worth.
We're not supposed to disturb the keepers. I don't really.
Then why is he doing his scanning in plain sight and in the Citadel Tower of all places? The Council was literally here a minute ago.
Don't worry, the Council is so incompetent they'd probably disprove he was scanning
I'm not
anything.
about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Shepard isn't a Spectre yet. Pretty sure he does need to worry about the authorities.
Barden Joe Shepard is the Butcher of Torfan. They're welcome to try arresting us if they want.
The only diplomatic immunity Shepard needs is the shotgun strapped to his back.
Barack, you're not going to do this Keeper BS right now, are you?
No, I'll take care of it later, but I do know where they all are for the most part, so I'll grab them as we pass by. First order of business is paying a visit to Sha'ira the consort.
Oh, now we're talking. Let me sit up real quick.
It's pretty crazy that the Citadel has a public escort service and it's located right across from the embassies.
The Asari are so base for doing that, Joe. You should try to set something like that up so it's ready for me in 2024.
I mean, big bro Bill Clinton didn't need an escort service. He just invited Miss Lewinsky up to the Oval Office.
Why am I hanging out with you, Barack? Bill is the far cooler Democrat.
You would drop me before Sleepy Joe?
Hey, at least I'm down to clown sometimes.
Commander Shepard with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months?
Homegirl has lost her damn mind.
Bruh, 3 or 4 months? Space Hub is free.
No one realized how readily available this genre of content would become in the future.
Speaking of which, how is it that no one knows what Quarians would look like?
Well, I hope
Even if no one took pictures before the morning war, surely there's a, how do I say, demand for faceless Quarian illicit content.
I'm fairly certain such an industry would result in countless Quarians dying left and right.
Yes, of course, mistress.
The male gaze is going crazy right now.
Hey, focus. We have a galaxy to save.
Oh, my concentration is at its absolute peak right now.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you.
See, Barden Joe Shepard got it like that.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
That is close enough, Commander.
Oh God, she doesn't have any eyebrows.
Asari don't actually have body hair at all. The eyebrows we usually see are just markings over their eyes.
It still don't look right. It's crazy that Sha'ira of all Asari is the one people lust for.
Well, if you believe in the theory that the Asari can mentally influence other species into perceiving them to be as attractive as possible, it doesn't seem too far-fetched.
She wanted me to be more than I could be.
Ah, the classic. Bro fell for the OnlyFans girl. Happens to the best of us.
Who is us? Ain't no us here.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. The hub is free.
Most awkward hug I've ever seen.
It's the fact that Barden Joe Shepard isn't even reacting. Didn't hug back, didn't pull away, just stood there like a cardboard cutout of himself.
Shepard only has eyes for one woman in the galaxy, and her name is Ashley Williams.
Before we go to Cora's den, we got a vital line we need to hear.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Because it's a big, stupid jellyfish.
I just had a sandwich filled with jellyfish jelly. It's the tastiest sandwich in the sea.
The only information this guy can retain is old SpongeBob references.
All right, we'll come back and resolve the cop and jellyfish drama later.
At long last, some combat. I didn't realize we'd be doing all this talking.
Now, Joe, I want you to take note. Unlike Donald, it's vital you actually use your abilities to give yourself an advantage.
Damn, you really blew that guy up.
Now that he's down, we're free to play a bit more aggressively.
Talking all that shit and you just misclicked the wrong ability.
Shut up, I usually have push maps somewhere else. This is what I get for letting you play first. See, easy peasy, barely took any damage at all.
Yeah, all right, we'll see how good you are at the next firefight. Ah, Cora's Den. Now this is my kind of place.
If you don't speak to Barlavon, you'll run into Rex here as well, but since we've done that, we'll just run by Harkin and General Septimus and then peace out.
Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Don't care, didn't ask, plus you're bald.
A rare W from you, Joe Harkin.
I'd shoot him just for being rude to female Shepard.
Don't worry, Harkin will get what he deserves in due time.
Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it.
Also, Harkin is literally wrong. Anderson never made Spectre status. He was only being evaluated same as Shepard during Eden Prime.
It's just a BS rumor that a no-life loser like Harkin spreads around because he doesn't have anything better to do.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Thank God you don't want to talk to Harkin Barak.
There's hardly any reason to. All Bro does is spew nonsense about Anderson and talk about his own boring and disappointing life. All right, let's have a little chat with General Septimus over here.
What do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf.
Wait, does anyone else hear that voice in the background?
Someone is back there gooning out of control.
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way,
I sure am enjoying my right ear getting the full force of the club beat every time the camera changes.
Only headphone users are going to pick up on that, Barry.
You gotta be brave as hell to be watching this without headphones, especially after the whole having sex with the bear thing from a bit ago.
Kiss my leathery backside.
Wait, are Turians leathery like alligators?
What are they exactly? Reptiles or birds?
They have avian features, but they're similar to raptors, which makes sense since birds are closely related to dinosaurs.
I didn't think I needed a PhD in biology to understand the basics of Mass Effect alien biology.
The one place I always felt at peace was with her.
If you ever feel this way about a girl you don't even know, try seeking a little post-nut clarity.
Don't say I didn't warn you about wearing headphones.
I mean, hit the gym, go out and study something, focus on yourself.
Donald is the last person who should be telling someone to focus on themselves by hitting the gym.
Hey, lay off, Joe. It was actually decent advice from Donald, which is a rare occurrence.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right, I'll go to her. After
Make sure you go to her and not come to her, General.
And just like that, you're back to saying some dumb shit.
Would you be interested?
Finally, we're catching up with Garrus.
That was smart, Doug. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Attaboy, Garrus.
I guess he really isn't Batman because bats would have beaten them into a coma instead of executing them.
I don't even know why Shepard needs Spectre status. We murder about 24 people in our investigation and no one cares.
All right, Joe, are you taking notes? It's going to be pretty important for you to use overload in battle to weaken enemy shields.
Or you can just shoot them in the head and be done with it.
Use overload and shoot in head. Yep, got it.
I am definitely enjoying that you picked up shotguns, Donald. Carnage is one of the best gun powers.
For sure, the most enjoyable one strong blast and the target melts into dust.
You took him down clean.
The renegade option being praising Garrus for his quick and efficient work is pretty silly.
As I'm sure many of you know, you can actually turn Garrus down here if you want.
Why would anyone do that?
Because Mass Effect 1 Shepard can be an anti-alien badass who only trusts humans.
Not that it matters. If you don't recruit Garrus, he'll mention you rejecting him like once when you meet back up in Mass Effect 2. And then it'll be like you both have been the best of friends.
If BioWare had any balls at all, they would have let you double down.
I'm sure they realized having the main character of their video game be literally racist wasn't a good look.
Hey, it didn't stop my boy Eren Yeager from being the anime GOAT of 2023.
Yeagerist for life. Before we go recruit Rex, let's pay a visit to one of our adoring fans.
Conrad, the GOAT Werner.
I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on
Conrad is out here talking about Shepard like he's a LeBron Glazer.
I'm trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
This game is showing its age. Do people even ask for autographs anymore?
Even if they do, isn't a digital autograph kind of pointless? I mean, anyone can easily replicate it.
Plus, no one asks for an autograph without also asking for a selfie.
Joe, goddammit, it's not a selfie if it includes another person.
Hearing both of you old bastards use the word selfie unironically in 2023 was not on my bingo card.
There's my goat, Uncle Erdnot Rex.
As with Garrus, you are technically allowed to deny recruiting Rex here.
Seems pretty stupid. Unlike Garrus, Rex is actually a useful squad mate in the gameplay of Mass Effect 1.
Well, unlike Garrus, this would actually have to have an impact, right?
If you don't recruit Rex, he'll be presumed dead, and his brother, Erdnot Reeve, will assume the role as Krogan clan chief.
See, I wish games with these evil decisions actually rewarded you for being evil. If you reject Rex, you miss out on a useful squad mate and the best character arc in the trilogy.
Hardly any game, not even your beloved Baldur's Gate 3, gets that done properly, Donald.
Tell me about it. I want to kill the tieflings, but I don't want to miss out on my beloved Karlach.
I'm not surprised you like Karlach, Donald. Orange and red are a classic mixture.
Time for a real firefight.
I'll be watching you, Barack.
Last time I tried this fight on Insanity, I just died over and over. Pissed me off.
Wow, what a marvelous use of carnage there, Barack.
Shut up, bitch. I didn't need it anyway. Peep this gameplay.
You wasted push?
Chill, Donald. Damn.
It's not so fun being on the receiving end of the back seating, huh, Barry?
Okay, no cap, Barack. Watch the Krogan.
It's good. Looks like Caden knocked him on his ass.
Oh, Lord, he's coming.
Literally nothing scarier in this game than a Krogan sprinting at you, but he should die before he can clap my cheek. Raid boss down. Now all that's left is the fodder.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Both these dudes heard all that mayhem back there and just decided to stay in this room.
They just like me, for real. If I watch someone clear like 5 of my boys, I'm hanging back.
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
And just like that, these two warehouse workers are two of the smartest NPC characters in gaming.
It's basic laws of Jujutsu Kaisen. Always jump the opponent, and if the jumping doesn't work, we running.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Surrender? Ha, bro thinks he's walking out of here just because we didn't bring Rex.
If you do let Fist survive here, you'll reunite with him on Omega in Mass Effect 2. But let me tell you right now, bro is not getting out of this one.
Direct consequence of messing with my girl, Tali.
I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her.
That sentence didn't make any sense. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I do know where you can find her. Do you know where she is or don't you?
He's stalling for time. Don't let Fist live, Barack.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley.
See, he does know where the Quarian is. Bro lied to us.
See, I might have let him go if he had just been honest in the first place.
Oh, well, no skin off my back.
Too many people died here, Fist. You don't get to walk away.
Sounded like Fist Kool-Aid spilled out everywhere. All right, we got another fight ahead that's on a timer.
I usually just run right through this and make it to Tali.
That might work on normal difficulty, Joe, but on Insanity, you actually got to fight like a man.
Here it comes.
All right, Barack, I see you trying to lock in now.
See, Joe, no need to run. Just play calm and smart and things will work out.
All clear.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here.
Hey, hands off, you son of a bitch!
This Turian is lucky Uncle Erdnot Rex isn't here instead.
Dan, you know Tali don't leave the crib without her proximity grenades. All right, this fight can be a pain in the ass because these guys can sabotage your guns. Yep, there it goes.
Do it back to him.
Quick, everyone, just turn him into Swiss cheese.
Really lit that guy up.
It was all for Tali.
Just set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Don't worry about Fist. He got what was coming to him.
Death is better than Fist deserved, if I'm being honest. Should have fed him to some Varen.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard.
Trust me, Udina, in a few years, I'll make sure you never have to worry about anything in your life ever again.
As you know, this is where Tali will join us. Unlike with Garrison Rex, you cannot deny her. If you try, Udina will force you to recruit Tali.
Forcing us to recruit Tali is about the only good thing this snake has done in his entire life.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
How could you possibly turn Tali away to begin with? I mean, just look at her
We
hips.
don't see many Quarians here. Why did
BioWare think they're slick, though. Don't think I didn't notice that the 2 male alien species are optional in this game, but the 2 female alien squad mates are mandatory.
That sounds completely valid to me, Barack.
It's Samesh. We might as well speak to him since we have Ashley with us.
I cannot believe you got on my case for how I handled the bomb section on Eden Prime, and now you're sitting here talking to the Apple tech support.
Thank God Mass Effect 2 and 3 have less of this side mission stuff.
You two are the type to run through a game once and then be upset you spend $70 for 15 hours of gameplay when there is still copious amounts of stuff to do.
It is a pleasure. Respectfully, Serviceman Batia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Bro doesn't know who he's speaking to.
You know.
Cabadon.
Bro is like, Yamete Kudasai, Shepard-sama?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Donald. Stop quoting random BS you hear from anime.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the type of anime I picked that up from isn't the type you would want to watch in public.
Nope, gonna stop you right there, not another word.
How far do you...
All right, Shaira, we solved your simp dispute.
We really ran around the Citadel solving this woman's work-related issues.
List of Commander Shepard's accomplishments. Led the final assault on Torfan. Prevented the destruction of Eden Prime's colony. And helping Shaira, the consort.
She better pay with a fat stack for all this.
Don't worry, Donald. Shaira will definitely make this worth our while.
I also have one more thing to give you, if you're interested.
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see the sadness behind your eyes. It tells a story that makes me want to weep.
Whoa now, I don't need this first-year psych student evaluation of my mental health.
Someone should let Shaira know that people come here because they're avoiding therapy, not because they want it.
Your foes. Few will dare to stand against you.
If I want someone to glaze me up like this, I got my boys to do it for me.
It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax.
Wait, what the hell is this?
I told you your patience would be rewarded.
Wait, are you fucking kidding me?
There is literally a hidden legendary sex scene in this game? How have I never found this?
See what you get when you actually explore the world around you. A little bit of everything for everyone.
Yo, she went down.
Bruh, I'm dead. Maybe Mass Effect 1 really is the best game in the trilogy.
Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Elcor Ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What exactly is this trinket Shaira gives you anyway?
The trinket allows you to access some Prothean ruins that reveal that the old alien species was monitoring and tagging cavemen on Earth prior to their Reaper War.
I have done everything I can for you.
So again, the big reveal from this side mission is something you naturally learn during the events of the main story. The only reason to do this is to sleep with the hot blue alien.
They will give you strength.
Wait, were Ashley and Caden just standing there watching Shepard lay up with the consort?
Gonna need to explain this one to Ash later on.
Nah, it's good. We're not committed to each other yet.
At long last, it's time for Barden Joe Shepard to become the first human Spectre.
About damn time. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were stalling, Barack.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
Okay, so knowing what we know now, hearing Saren say this is not actually proof of anything at all.
What are you talking about, Joe?
I mean, we know full well that you can make any voice say whatever you want these days. I mean, just listen.
I'm Kasumi Goto, and I love Joe Biden.
What the f, Joe?
Joe, that is not what the voices are for.
Joe Biden doesn't have dementia, and he's never sleepy, and he's a far better president than that annoying orange-looking motherfucker Donald.
Okay, that's enough. I'm revoking your AI privileges.
You can silence me, but you can't silence the truth.
I warned you, Barack. I told you he'd use the Kasumi voice to do this when you made it.
Yeah, my bad. I'll be putting it under lock and key from now on. The Spectre ceremony begins at last. I remember actually being shook the first time it happened.
Too bad all the prestige and wonder of being a Spectre kind of falls flat after this. Pretty much everything Shepard does was stuff they built their career off of.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Real NPC behavior going on up in the rafters.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
What's my first mission?
We're sending you into the
Just another casual win for humanity. Not even 100 years in the galactic civilization, and we've already got one of our own in an elite task force.
No wonder the Volus diplomat hates us. We're just built better than them.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
If there's one lesson to take away from this, it's to never underestimate the indomitable will of the human spirit.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and...
Too bad all that special equipment costs more than we can possibly afford at the moment.
Don't worry. I'll run around clearing up some errands on the Citadel and see if I can't get our squad some proper funding.
So what's up next, Barack?
We'll start Joe off with something light. The mission to recruit Liara on Theron.
Even you should be able to handle a baby bite mission like that, Joe.
Don't worry, I'll make sure I double up on my doses of adrenochrome.
All right, that does it for the boys and I today. Stay safe out there, drink plenty of water, sleep well, and we'll see you on the next one.